Hello, everybody. How are we doing this fabulous Sunday? My name is Julie Clark. I am an owner of Dashing Divas. If this is you are watching live, shoot me a 1. Excuse me, in the comments below. If you are watching me on replay, just hashtag replay. And feel free to share this video at any time you want to. I just want to tell y'all my story. I'm sure some of you know this, but for those who don't, I hope this is informational. For some reason, I feel very nervous right now. I guess reliving it today, this morning in church, was just very emotional. Brought back some feelings from a long time ago, but very good ones. Very happy feelings. I went through infertility for 4.5 years, and we did all kinds of drugs, took all kinds of stuff to try to help me get my eggs to maturity, which never happened. We went through all kinds of tests, all kinds of ultrasounds, and finally ended up doing an embryo adoption, which is we adopted an embryo that was from someone else who had donated them to the clinic, and went through the whole IVF. Just knew that was God's plan. Everything felt right, and it didn't take. I was very upset over this. And during this whole time of going through infertility and everything, you're always like, okay, God, what's going on? You pray and you pray. Everybody you know is praying. And today's sermon was all about understanding God's timing. And you don't understand it at the time. You want Him to do what you want Him to do on your time, not His time, because His timing is perfect and our timing is not. And His plan is greater than anything we could ever have imagined. So we did the embryo adoption, and that did not take. And so my mother was like, let's try adoption again. Let's do adoption. And I was like, no, 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 no. And so I finally gave in January of, when was Libby born? I'm trying to think, girls. 2010. So I gave in on 2009. Met with an adoption agency and went through this whole process, which is a whole nother understanding of patience and emotional roller coasters, ups and downs, always praying, God, what is your plan? What is your plan? And so finally, after we even turned down a child that didn't feel right in September of 2009, was supposed to be born in December of 2009, through lots of prayer, we chose that wasn't the right choice for us. And so we was continuing to wait. And then through all of this, you're still wondering, okay, God, I'm here. Where are you? Why are you not showing up? What is going on? Am I not supposed to have children? Even though that was the desire of my heart and my husband's hearts. But here's the bottom line, that we're not to understand the whys. Why is my business not taking off? Why am I not reaching my children who are lost? Why am I not getting the child that I've dreamed of? But God's timing has a plan for you. He has a plan. He has it written out. And it may not be your timing, but it's the perfect timing. So this child was supposed to have been born on December 27th. We got a call on December 31st that we were matched with my first child's birth mother. So if we had taken that first child, we would never have known Libby. And that, I can't even put into words what that feels like. And so She was born in March, and it is just through God's grace, everyone. It is through God's planning. He had it written out who my daughters were going to be. He had it written out in the stars and in what He wanted my life to be, and He knew. I just had to have patience and wait on God's timing. So if you are going through anything right now and you're just like spinning your wheels, okay, God, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. Just know that God's timing is perfect. It's always on time. He will never fail you. He will never fail you. We are in a season right now with our business is down. It's the summer months. And we keep just praying about it. Okay, God, whenever you're ready to make this explode, we're here. We're ready to ride that train with you. But you have to be conscious and consistent in your prayer with the Lord. And if you are, mighty things will come. Mighty things will come. Look at my 2 children. My 2 children are nothing. I'm going to try not to get emotional. My 2 children are a blessing of God's timing. A quick synopsis of my second child. We were going to put our house on the market. We didn't. We sat down one Friday night, my husband and I, and we were like, do we put it back on the market or do we try for another child? Because adoption is not cheap. Everyone knows this. And so we did a lot of fundraisers for Libby to raise the money to get Libby. And so we finally said, okay, we're adopting. So this was on a Friday. We spoke with our pastor on Sunday. We talked to my mother on Monday. And Wednesday, we got an anonymous call from an acquaintance of mine saying, do you like to adopt a baby girl? This was on January 24th. We met the birth mother on January 26th. We had a private adoption. No agency was used, just lawyers. And my second daughter was born February 21st. It's like God knew that was my child. God knew that she was my daughter. And He was waiting for me to say yes. And when I said yes, He's like, well, then here you go. Here is your child now that you're ready. So it's just God's timing is perfect. And so within less than 4 weeks, we went from a family of 3 to a family of 4. Just like that. And so no matter what you're going through in this world, just know that God's timing is perfect. He is always on time. Just continue to pray. And sometimes He may not answer prayers because it's not in His plan. And He doesn't think that's the best for you. I know many of us women were in high school and we just thought we were so in love. And we just thought that this was the guy of our dreams. Lord, let him marry me. Let him. That wasn't the course we were supposed to take. That wasn't the path we were chosen to go down. And thank God for unanswered prayers. Because I now have a husband who's amazing. And just like that, I mean, just timing is everything, ladies. Just remember, have patience, keep praying. God will provide. Always, He will provide. I love you all, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Mwah.